Hey, Biff, what's up, man? Cool. Factory 5, red. That's me. All right, send it. I'll look at it, I'll make a number, and I'll decide what we'll do. Either buy it, consign it, trade it, we'll figure it out. It's always easy. All right, later, bro. Biff sending me in a red DC Cobra. I love it. I want to find out what to pay him, the right price, but it'll be cool. I got it.
You know Bill's coming over from CT&T, right?
Oh, perfect.
So he knows a lot about it, so.
He builds them, he ought to know, right? That's great.
Have him take a look at it.
Yeah.
Take it from there.
Yeah. Cool. Sometimes you come up with some great ideas.
We got the team in the car and we're on the run. We know what it takes to be number one, and we'll be riding high when the day is done. We're just out here having fun.
I've been buying, selling, and trading classic cars for over 40 years. Sometimes you win and sometimes you lose. You could call it work, but for my team, it's a whole lot more. I'm Ted Vernon, and this is my place, South Beach Classics. My friend Lou has sent his daughter Zoe down from Belgium to buy some funky cars or movie cars. I'm not sure exactly what, but you know, he always has an eye for the unusual, so we'll see what she's gonna do. I'm looking forward to dealing with her. I think she'll be easier than Lou. Hi, Zoe. Hi, baby. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, look how great you look. My goodness.
Thank you.
And you're not with Lou, huh?
No, he's not around today. He was busy.
So, what can I help you with? Are you looking for cars? Or?
The last time we came, you know, for the other deal,
Yeah.
we spotted a couple of beetles. Actually, we're looking for fun cars. Fun cars to drive during the summer, to drive in Australia. I don't know.
Beetles are great.
They are. They're
Come on.
really flexible cars.
I'll show you some stuff.
We are looking for funny cars, like something to make rent with it and to make movie clips. And so we are really looking for something unique and funny.
Over the years, Lou's probably bought 20 cars for me, from Auburns to Rolls Royces to limousines to police cars, all kinds of stuff. He's a very well-known entertainer in his country, and because of who he is, he rents the cars out for everything from weddings to movies, and it works good for him. Well, I got an unusual Beetle.
You do?
Yeah, a very unusual Beetle.
Wow. This one's funny.
It's funny.
Yeah, it is.
It's totally custom, and you can't tell the front from the back. This back and front have the same thing in the hood.
Oh my God, he's got a tail.
Is that great? Yeah.
It's just a toy car.
Yeah. You know, they sell a little wind-up key for the back. You can put it on the back and wind it up, and it spins when you drive it. Isn't it great?
Yeah,
This
it's
one-
amazing.
Yeah.
I spotted that one the other time.
Did
It
you?
was, yeah, I did.
Cool.
I like the color of this one.
Convertible.
Yeah, it's convertible. That's what I'm looking for.
Same owner since like 1986, same family.
Oh, I like it. Wow, that's a cool car. This is cool.
So you're down to the 2 convertible VWs, and I want to sell them to you. They're $8,500 each.
I know.
What would you like to do?
Well, since they are convertible, that means, you know,
They should be
you
more
have...
money.
No, because you have less things on it. It's
Less
just
things.
like it's open.
You reason like your father.
I know I do.
I priced them at $8,500, which is pretty fair. I'm sure I can sell them for $75 a piece. I'm sure she'll pay less. But, you know, they're really, really close friends of mine. And I'm going to give them the best deal I can without losing money.
I'll say 11,000.
I would say no. Okay? I think they're $8,500 each. Give me 7 a piece, and that's $14,000.
That's
And I
still
make a
too
little money.
Expensive.
I am here to make a living.
Well, if I get them for $6,000, it's gonna be a good deal. Like this car, I like timeless, so 6,000 is good. Come on, Ted. I know you for years now.
I know you since you were born.
How about 12,000?
Look at you. Would that make you happy?
Totally.
Totally?
Yeah.
It's yours. 12,000. Mwah.
I thought I was going to be harder with Ted, but he's quite easy, actually. Especially when you know him. That's the thing.
Honestly, I think she was very, very fair with me. And I think we both leave happy. I don't need to retail her. Her and her dad have bought so many cars, and he's my friend. I'm happy she's happy. It's all good. Bill is the owner at CT&T in Virginia. I bought some Cobra Kit cars from him, and they really sell fast. You know, I want you to look at this Cobra for me. I really want your opinion because I'm making a swap, a deal if I can. I want to know what you think. It's a factory 5 car. I want you to give me the good and the bad. I want you to tell me your opinion. And I'm going to give him this unfinished car that I have and 16 grand for the finished car that I got from him.
The Factory 5 cars sell well. They're nice little cars, but Factory 5 is basically a donut car, which means the parts that you use on the Factory 5 come from a Mustang as opposed to an off-the-shelf new part.
I don't think I've ever gotten hurt with a Cobra. Everyone just loves the body style, and they're fun cars. You know, even with no top, they're fun cars. I'm really not big on experts, but when it comes to Cobra cars, this guy Bill eats and breathes them, and I'm thinking of making a trade or a buy or a consignment. I'm not really sure, but this guy sent me this Cobra, and I want Bill's opinion.
The kit cars have a tremendous advantage over the older cars. Number one, most importantly, they're much safer. They have the disc brakes all around, but they also have the option to build a car to your taste. If you want a car with air conditioning, you can get air conditioning. If you like power steering, you can get power steering. If you want a top, we can put a top on the car for you. If you have a $2 million Cobra, you're going to be a little reluctant to go out on a Sunday afternoon and drive it around. If you've got a $50,000 Cobra from us, you're going to have a lot of fun come Sunday afternoon. All right, well, let's start at the front, Ted. It's got something I see already I like. See the screens in here?
Yes, sir.
That's a good attention to detail. That's the brake scoop. That enhances the value right there. These are nice. That's all stainless. Mm-hmm. That enhances the value. And we've got the 17-inch wheels. The reason for 17-inch wheels is it allows you to have a bigger brake rotors and caliper.
It sits a little nicer with that bigger tire.
Right. One thing, we have tried the chrome pipes, but you see the discoloration? All chrome pipes, when they run for any length of time, will discolor. So what we do is we get the side pipes, we get them ceramic coated, and then we come on here with a stainless steel shield. That way, you don't get any discoloration, but you get the shield from the heat of the pipe when you get out. This I don't like. These are 1.5 inches. We use 2-inch, and what we do is put a standard 10.5-inch height with a 5-degree rollback, which replicates.
You use 2 or 1?
We only use 1. But Ted, our emphasis is in replicating the original Cobras.
I got you. The 2 is definitely not right.
The 2, they never had 2. This is what we call a stock interior. It comes in black. This is a very well done interior, though. You see all the trimmings here on the door panel. That's nice. In our cars at CT&T, what we do is we coordinate the interior color with the exterior color of our car.
I think you like what you see there.
This is the 427 body style car.
Right.
These cars, some came with 427s, some came with 428s, and some came with a 289. So this small block motor was originally in the car, in some of the cars. The advantages to the small block motor is the weight over the front end. It brings the weight down. The second advantage to them is the heat. These small blocks don't put out nearly as much heat. The rest of the car itself is really done well. You've got stainless steering column here. Overall, I'd say this car is a nice car.
I offer the gentleman that owns the red Cobra 16 grand and the white Cobra, which is really fair because he'll fix the other car and I'll sell it for him, and I'll own that one, I'll sell it for me. The car I've got over there is far from a CT&T car. It's a street beast, which is low end, but it's got the big 427 motor, which is not low end. And being this is a friend of mine who built this car, he really builds them. He can do that car, he told me he can. I offered him 16 in this car. That's what I think is fair.
I agree, I think so. It's a good deal for both of you. You know, everybody has to come out happy, and I think that's a fair deal.
After Bill looked at the red Cobra, he figured out it was worth probably what I thought. It was about the condition I thought. So pretty much it was on the money with me.
The deal that we talked about today with Ted is a very good deal for both Ted and his customer. It works out unusually well, I think, because Ted can have something on his showroom floor that will retail, and the customer can take the other part of the car and do what he likes doing, which is assembling them.
Killing me. Hey, Willie.
Ted, how are you?
How you doing, brother?
Spoke to you on the phone.
Yeah, man.
How you
How
doing?
you doing? I knew it was you by the trail of smoke.
I know Ted's got a lot of nice cars out here, and I thought I'd come by and see him and see if I could sell him a nice car that we have from the pawn shop.
If Willie's bringing it, Willie robbed it. Because, you know, they only lend 25% of the value on a car. So, you know, he's probably in it for $5,000 maybe, or, you know, 4 or 5 grand. So I'll be able to buy that car right where I can resell it.
Hardly any rust on the car at all. It's very, very clean.
You got these?
No Bondo. She's in good shape.
Would you say no Bondo?
No Bondo that I can find. Again, you're the expert, so well, it could be future Bondo.
Could be. Maybe it's Acme.
It's a 1969 Grand Prix, original engine. It's got original paint. We put a brand new interior in it. I think this car would sell well around 12 grand, but that might be a little high number. I mean, I'm willing to go a little bit lower, but not much lower. The car is very clean.
Why are you selling it?
Well, I own a pawn shop with my brother, and the guy pawned it, said he'd be back. And of course, like so many other people, he's going to be back. Never came back.
Happens.
And we're not in the business of classic cars. We know you are, so I figure you're the perfect guy to sell it to.
Yeah, I'll buy it if the price is right. You know, I buy to sell. I'm not a collector.
I understand that.
What do you need for it, Willie?
About 12 grand, I think you can sell this car 15, 16, no problem.
I think Willie has a real good idea of what the car is worth, and it's a nice car. I love the old Grand Prix. They're great cars. But that car needs, when it needs, it's not worth what the right one's worth. I think, honestly, I'm not going over 8 grand on the car. It ain't gonna happen, or I don't need it. At 8 grand, I'm okay. Over 8 grand, I'm not buying the car. There's no question it's a nice car. It's not a done car, though. Needs a little bit of help.
Not much
You know,
to make it perfect, you know? Or near perfect,
I think it'll do 12 grand when I clean it up,
right?
okay? But I gotta clean it up. I gotta be in this car for like 7.
7. You're
7?
beating me up, man.
I'm not beating you up. I'm here. I'm not a charity. I got to make a living or I can't buy the car.
Ted's trying to drive me down to 7,000, and I'm more at closer to 12. So hopefully we can meet somewhere in the middle or closer to 10. He's a pretty easy to get along with guy. I think that we can reach some happy medium that'll work out for him and work out for us. I can't do 7. You got to do better than that. From 12 to 7, that's, you know.
Willie, it's, you know, it needs. It's got no trim rings on the wheels either. It needs, you know, I mean, I honestly, my max, and I'm done, and I'll shake your hand at 8 grand, but I am done. And I'm doing 8 because we've done business before and I want to do business again. I'm done at 8. You want it sold? 8 grand. It's
Can't do 9?
No, sir.
Help me out?
No. This car's B9. 8 grand.
You're a nice guy. I like you. You're a local guy. 8 grand, that'll work out for us. That'll work out for you.
Okay. So tell me the truth. Did you pawn it for 3 or 4?
I pawned it for 55.
Did you? You're a sporty guy. So you held it for 90 days and you turned it into 8 grand. Gee, you poor thing. I think I bought the car worth the money. 69 Grand Prix are real popular. I think if I don't touch the car, it'll do 12.5. I think if I clean it up a little bit, it'll do 16, 18 grand. So I'm safe.
I would have liked to have gotten 9,500, 10,000. I know the car needs a little bit of work, probably a couple $1,000 just to get it almost perfect. So at 8,000, if you put the 1,000 or 2,000 into it, he can still sell that car for 15 grand. He makes 5 grand. He's good.